Welcome to Unfold Your Soul. We are the 24th of March 2020 and we have a new moon in Aries at 4 degrees. Aries, a new start, the flame that lights up worlds. It's a masculine energy. It's about our ego, our will, our drive, our desire. What do we want for ourselves, our careers? How are we going to express ourselves? How are we going to, in a healthy way, express our ego? With this new moon in Aries and this Aries season that just started, we have to take into consideration as well that the sun, our heart, our light, we can count on, is going to light up Chiron pretty soon. Chiron is our deepest soul wound. He's the wounded healer. So the sun is going to shine a light on that. So probably we're going to be looking at ourselves on a very deep level here and be healing all these parts of our ego that we're not in alignment with our soul. So this is a general reading for all the signs, and I'm going to look into what this new moon can bring for us. As for you individually, I strongly suggest that you take a moment today or in the next days to come, still have 3 days to ride that new moon energy, to drink a cup of cacao, even just a glass of water, drink it intentionally and speak your truth to it. What is it that you want to create in the next 12 months? There's only one new moon in Aries. There's only one new moon in this cardinal sign of fire, led by Mars. Our drive, our willpower, our desires, exoterically and esoterically led by Mercury, the divine messenger, Hermes, who brings us a divine inspiration that can, like every idea, everything of mind, create and manifest worlds. I'm going to use the classical rider deck. Sometimes maybe I might pull a cosmic card out of the cosmic tarot, and I have some Oracle of Venice as well for us. So first I'd like to pull 3 energies that we're taking with us from last year. 3 things to have a look at. New moon in Aries. What are the 3 seeds that we are taking with us on this new soul journey, or this new chapter of our collective soul journey? We have the 6 of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands, and then we have the 4 of Wands. Interesting. 6 plus 7 plus 4 is 17, my mathematics. 17, that's a star card, that's the Aquarian card, that's the Aquarian Age. We are entering an era of we better. We're gonna do it together here. This guy, I actually renamed him with a friend last year here in Costa Rica. This is the man who gets stuff done. It's fire energy. It's almost the Aries card in itself. This guy, he can do anything. He's got the energy. He's ready to plant that stick. He has already planted 6 sticks. Now he's there to plant the most spiritual one, the 7th stick. So he has got an inspiration and he's going for it. He's going to plant it on the earth. You see, he's firmly grounded, rooted there, and he is determined. So we're going to take with us our willpower and our willingness to create, our desire to create, and also that masculine energy of stepping into our warrior, which is kind of important now at this time, you know, to be the hero of our own stories as we are invited into the home. This card speaks of the home, the four of Wands, again like a fire energy, but it's about creating a home. 4 corners, about establishing. These people are getting married, so it also speaks of divine union, of a healing of the masculine and the feminine, of coming together, of celebrating, and of creating a Garden of Eden where all is well and where all is beautiful. So we also have this in the yellowness, in the golden energy of this card. It's a celebration. And then we are also taking the 6 of Pentacles with us, this energy of giving and taking, of being between earth and sky, and of having kind of a material abundance that allows us to choose to whom we give, that allows us to stand on these rocks in freedom and to kind of show to the world what we have to offer. It's also an interesting fashion suggestion, some violet flaming it up with the pants. It's always good. It's also talking to me, like right now that I say the violet flame, about the brother and sisterhood of Saint Germain, the seventh ray of light, the ceremonial ray. Also about coming together as people. So there's the individual streak, there's the divine union, but also the group energy, the we, the coming together. Then I'd like to pull a card, two actually, for what we actually need to do right now. What should be our focus? Something to focus on. This one really wants to come out, and then I'm gonna go for a landscape as well here. Yes. Let's see what this says. Princess of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. So the Wheel of Fortune is the 10th card of the Tarot, of the Major Arcana deck. The 4 fixed signs of the zodiac are represented here. And when this card comes up, it's always like a closing of a karmic cycle. We have Pluto traveling through Capricorn still, and these are the energies of cleaning up our karma of success, of cleaning up our interpersonal karma, of cleaning up all this stuff that we have created on Earth that maybe is now functioning in a structure that is not longer valuable to us, that is no longer serving us very well. So the Wheel of Fortune, it's kind of bringing in new fortunes by letting the old go, like letting samsara do its job and just giving it away. It also speaks of the wisdom of the 4 corners of the world that we are going to apply. It's about returning to the occult knowledge that the Age of Aquarius is very much bringing in for us. So it's about opening the old books, going back to the essence of who we are, which is light. Then all these layers of Maya, all these koshas, as we call it in yoga, all these identities that we have created through others, through our relationships, how we label ourselves. It's about to go. We're going into the home now to confront our family, actually, to face our wounds, to come together and to see how we can beautify each and every relationship and come into this new year with a clean slate, with a blanco page. Because actually there's nothing written in these books that this Taurus, this Aquarian, this Scorpion, and this Leo is holding. And then as a landscape, we have here the Princess of Swords. The Princess of Swords, she's of a journey of justice, of the right words, the logos. The bird is also very strongly represented here, the eagle's view. The air, we're entering also a space, we're coming from a slow motion movement actually, a lot of earth energy, Saturn in Capricorn. Now we're going through this motion of Saturn in Aquarius, which is a lot more fast moving. It's a fixed sign, so we're gonna set things straight and really stick with it. But at the same time, it's air, so it has a lot more movement. It's infused by spirit. What does spirit want? What does the will of divinity want? Can we align with that in one direction? The sword is up towards the sky and it's blooming from the ever-unfolding lotus of the intuition. Birds, they also have that intuitive side that we need to work towards, that we're invited to work towards when we transcend the intellect, when we go beyond our minds, our ego, and tune in with Akasha, with the mind of the world. Then I would like to pull 2 cards on the right side as things to move away from. What do we no longer need? I'm going to pull them with my right hand as well, because the left is connected to the heart. I'm going to bridge the heart and the mind. Let's see what comes up here. Okay, interesting. So we have these 3 cards here. This card speaks of independence. It speaks of independence. So we're invited to, we already have established an individualistic society, right? So we're invited to step into a more collective experience. This is a beautiful card. It speaks of material abundance. So it's also about letting that go, seeing how we can rearrange the material system, rearrange the economical system in a less vertical way, in a more horizontal way. doing it together. It's an exchange of energies. Then we have the Magician. The Magician is again a one energy, one person who's making the magic. It's a beautiful card of manifestation, but all these theories of the law of manifestation, the law of vibration, we have gone through that. We have gone through that, so we have a certain mastery or at least initiation in it now. So now we can bring it into fruition by including the collective, the group dynamic. And this card also speaks to that. So the hermit, the times of locking ourselves up in the monastery or up the top of a mountain, we can still go there and retreat, but that time is over. Now it's a time to step into the world. This is a card for all the light workers in the world to really bring yourself out there, to step on the screen, to create your own TV, your own reality. Maybe start a YouTube channel. I just started it, so it is possible. Shine your light on the world, but don't retreat from it. Be in the world. Work with it, especially during these times of isolation. It's good to go within now, but we only go within to then afterwards give it again to the people. Give it again to the ones we love and beyond. And I would like to pull 3 cards for an unfoldment of this lunar year in Aries. See how will this year unfold? Kind of want this one for the present. Let's see. The Emperor, the Aries card comes out. Speaking your truth, standing strong. Authority, the home. Strong masculine base. Cardinal energy as well. Getting something started, right? Like with this guy, getting something started. The King of Pentacles. What's beautiful about this card is that the guy is smiling, you know, and he's sitting there and he's holding these 2 coins, but he's kind of saying like, really, you can have them, you know? It's kind of pay what you want energy. That's very much coming up right now. All this, there's a lot of freedom that is that will be coming from this isolation, from this coronavirus, from going into the home. Like things will be opening up. It's always 2 sides of the coin, right? If we go to one extreme, we will go to the other. Then we have to find the balance again. So this is about like, okay, bringing it back to earth, a mastery of the earth. We've already gone there with the magician. We know how to create. The King of Pentacles, he's there and he's sitting in his creation and he's enjoying it. Again, very masculine energy. And then we have the 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands, this guy is overlooking the valley of the world, and he already is like in the process. He's moving on with his creativity. He's bringing it into the world and he's like overlooking the possibilities. See if I can have clarification here. Let me get an oracle card. Some more clarity about this unfoldment. Here, if we get something started, here we master it in the King of Pentacles. And then in the 3 of Wands, we are in the middle of our creative process. It's still fire energy. Give me one oracle card here. And the birds are agreeing. Hope you can hear them. And the beautiful Costa Rica Montezuma. And then here the card that comes out, Les Anges de la Basilique. This is the star card. This is the Aquarian card. You see these 2 angels in pure harmony. All the stars are there, 17 stars. This is an energy of infinity. It's the energy of sharing. It's the energy of the golden age to come. It's covered in gold. The star card, it's time to give our star to the world, to become a star, but in the most humble way possible. To be very humble about our relationship to eternity. What are we here to do? How can we serve Mother Earth? What are the technologies that we are going to use? How are we going to use these technologies in a healthy way? Why are we going to travel? How are we going to travel? How are we going to use medicine? How are we going to use the qualities of each and every one? The star that each and every one has to give birth to in this world. It's about our sole purpose as a human group. About stepping back into that golden age of possibility, where all wishes are fulfilled. It's the wish card as well. It's a really beautiful card to end this reading with. I invite you to have a new moon ritual in any way that you would like it. It's about the heart, it's about your intention, it's about how you step into it. It's about the feeling as well. Breathe and take a seat in the heart and see what it is you really want. Use this time to really figure out, like, is there some art that I want to practice? Is there something that I would like to do differently in my life? What is my star? If you like this reading, please subscribe to my channel, Unfold Your Soul. I just started it so I can use your support. There will be other things. We'll be doing astrology. There are some yoga classes, meditation. Yoga Nidra is coming up as well. So I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I wish you a wonderful, wonderful new moon energy. Love you all.